think I need any moderators. Welcome, welcome, dear ladies. You can get paid just because of men's desire. That's what today's topic is. How you can get paid just because a man has a desire to be with you, whether it's to, you know, bound chicka wow wow. Men, for as long as the earth has been the earth, men will always desire to be with a woman. I wonder, is there a hair growing where I don't want it to by my nose? Because, excuse me, y'all, I keep feeling something tickle my nose. But, yeah, there are several ways. There are several ways, too, that us ladies can win financially just because a man desires to be with us. And ladies, we never have to give in. That's what a lot of people don't get. They don't get that you don't, as a woman, just because he has a desire for you, it doesn't mean that you have to give in to his desires for you. You know what I mean? Uh-oh. Let me turn this down. Turn that down. Sorry about that. Y'all, I'm letting my TikTok community know that I am live on YouTube. But yeah, us women can get paid simply because, and then you guys, if you're not familiar, just to let you guys know, you can ask questions in the comment section. And I will answer your questions. In order for you to skip the line of questions, you guys can donate to my Zelle. Let me know in the comments if you, you know, want to donate to the Zelle. But that's today's topic. Today's topic is, and you guys can ask questions that are off topic relating to men or to money. But yeah, we can get paid, us ladies, we can get paid simply from men having a desire. Men will forever desire to be with you. Men will forever desire to spend time with you. You know, men will have a desire to, whatever it is, you know, look at your nails and your feet. There are a million ways that we ladies can get paid because of a man's desire. Men desire to spend time with you. So you can capitalize on that alone because he wants to spend time with you. Just because he wants to spend time with you doesn't mean that, you know, you give it to him just because that's what he wants. You can capitalize off of him wanting to spend time with you. You can tell him, you know what? Well, I need my phone bill paid. If you want to talk to me, you know, think of something that you need. You know, whenever any man asks something from you, make sure you have a list of several things that you want to ask him. You know, um, spending time with a woman is not free. Well, I should say with a woman that's leveled up in her thinking, because a lot of women have not leveled up in their thinking. A lot of women don't have their self-esteem too high, so they think because a man told them that their time is free, they agree with that man, and they say, oh, well, time is free. No, it's not. No, it's not. I'm not giving my time free. I'm not giving my time free to Nair, who ain't paying for it. Now, I do give my time free to social media, because, you know, I'd like to see more women being able to be in shopping early in the day, you know, being able to get whatever it is they need. They shouldn't lack for anything, whether it's housing, money, food, clothes, their own business, whatever it is. It bothers me to see, you know, even sometimes, because, you know, like I'm in all parts of California, you know, at any given day, any given time. And it hurts my heart, y'all, to see some women actually dumpster diving with a man. And I just be like, I need to give her a business card that has my YouTube channel on it. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to have I already have business cards, but I'm going to have separate business cards that I hand to women. I'm going to sneakily hand it to him just so he don't see me handing it to him. And I'm just be like, girl, check me out on YouTube. Girl, check me out on YouTube, because that bugs me so much. It's like, women, as long as you are a woman, you should never be broke. And that's something my grandfather would tell my mom, you know. And it doesn't mean, you know, but even men know that about us. Even men know that we're literally sitting on a gold mine. Just because we have one, it doesn't mean you need to share it with him to get something out of him. You don't need to share it with him. Y'all know what I mean? You don't need to share your hot pocket, your good cookie with that man to get things out of him. You don't. Men love a chase. They will lie. They will manipulate all day long and tell you, well, if you ain't gonna give in, I'ma just go on about somebody else. Well, let them go then. Tell them, bye, sir. You know? Because there is 100 more men where he came from. You know, we don't need to just be dangling, fiddly, faddling with just one. You know? But back to what I was saying. Ladies, just because we have that hot pocket don't mean we need to share some with him. Just because he took you on a date or 2 or 3 don't mean that you owe him anything. You don't have to give him nothing. You don't never have to kiss him ever. I had one take me on a date, and he talking about after spending $40, he gonna talk about back up. I don't know where your mouth been, okay? Ain't seen you in umpteen years. Just because you spent $40, you think I'm gonna let you put your you think we finna swap DNA over $40? No, sir. Back, keep your lips to yourself. Excuse me. You can keep them nasty germs. For all I know, you could have been swapping with you spit with a man. No, thank you. You know what I mean? As women, we are allowed to have boundaries and stick to them. I'm sorry, y'all. I don't have my glasses. Let me see. Hello. Hello. How are you? I'm sorry, y'all. I have to cover the glare because, you know, the reflection will show in my glasses. So I have to put my glasses on to read because I cannot see up close. I can see clear far away, but I can't see that well up close. But yes, ladies, and if a man, you know, if he can't afford to spend $40, you know, $100 here, there on a few dates, you know what I mean? It really takes you, to me, it really takes you 6 months to a year to probably 2, 3 years in all different types of, am I real? Or am I AI? Is there a hair growing? There must be a hair growing up towards my nose. I'm sorry, y'all. I am real. I am 100% real. Do I look real? I am not AI. Sorry. Is that a bot asking me if I'm real or if I'm an AI? No, I have a Facebook page. I have a TikTok. Go to TikTok and type in Music Writer 7. Go to TikTok and see my TikTok page. But um, yes, you guys, I am a real person. I don't think I look like AI. I don't think I look like AI. But yes, ladies, you never have to give in, you know, to a man if you don't want to. Just because he spend a few, you know, bucks on one date, some men really think that you owe them something after that, and them the kind that you want to stay away from, because those are the broke, those are the not necessarily broke, because there are wealthy men that will think like, oh, there's supposed to be an exchange happen because he spent $40 on you. Excuse me? Those are the men you got to be kind of leery of, because then the men that view women as like an exchange type thing, they are the type that are most likely on them blades trying to pick up women's. So those are not the safe ones, because to me, they are not all together mentally. That's what I should say. Because they will go to a blade versus, you know, taking their time and trying to get to know a woman the traditional way. You know what I mean? Like being patient, you know. But all men is gonna go and go get it. If you know what I mean. He's gonna go and go get him some Hot Pocket. So whether you give him some or not, he gonna go grab himself some Hot Pocket from somewhere. You know? So y'all just got to be careful with these men. Be careful. And I have 1,000 views almost every video, y'all. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Turn your notifications bell on too, so that you know when I have new videos uploaded. You be the first to be notified. I have more viewers than I do subscribers. That means y'all are just lurking and y'all are not subscribing. Feel free to ask questions, you guys. I love to help. This is my community service to help people that are not able to pay for my consultations. My consultations can help you multiply your income. Um, you know, I've never done free consultations, but I have made exceptions for some family. Now I'm not giving any free consultations at all ever. I am graying, y'all see? So that means when I take time away from my businesses, from writing my books, from, you know, creating more products for people to purchase from Amazon, I can't get that time back. So my consultations are very expensive. So consultations from now on are $500 for 1 hour of my time. That is not for a business. That is for personal prices. So for a business, it's going to be way more than $500 for 1 hour of my time. Serious inquiries only. You guys inquire through my Instagram. If you want a personal consultation to increase your income, I've helped tons of family increase their income with thousands of dollars. And guess what happened? They got them thousands of dollars and they ain't never came and said, you know what, here, let me bless you, because the information that you gave me helped me get thousands that I didn't have before. So for that reason, I'm never helping for free. And a lot of times when you help people for free, they won't tell you thank you. And then they'll try to make it seem like, you know, like they're not even grateful for the information that you've helped them with. So no more free consultations, no more helping. You know, people value your information more when they pay for it. I don't know if you guys knew that, but a lot of people, they'll ask you information, they'll try to pretend like, oh, I already knew that, or oh, they didn't help me at all. But actually, that light bulb go off in their brain like, oh, wow, you helped me with thousands of dollars, you know what I mean, that I didn't even know that I had access to, or, you know, I knew nothing about. So I can have a conversation with people and it turns into them making thousands of dollars. So that's why I say $500 for 1 hour. This is for you, how to increase your income. You guys have, if you want that service, you have to inbox me on my Instagram. They say you can inbox us through our YouTube channel, but I don't even see how that's possible. I don't know how that works. Hello, if you're just coming in, hello. Clock it, okay. I can't even see the name. Prosperity Hill. That's right. So, yes, you guys, prices have gone up because I cannot get my time back. Yeah, I've helped people, you know, and I'm not helping no more for free ever at all. So that's why there's ChatGPT. That's why people have their free time when they get off of work to study. So yeah, you want information, you want me to help you, it's gonna cost a pretty penny. So I suggest, if you cannot afford it, watch my free classes. I have created a playlist here on YouTube. I've created a playlist here on YouTube for the people that cannot afford to pay for my time. You get to get information 100% free right here on my YouTube channel. There's a public playlist that I created, and it's called Money Class, because that's exactly what I teach here on this channel. Besides discussing men, besides talking about how just off of a man desiring to be with you, I also teach money. So there is a full playlist in your free time. Get your notebook out and just listen. That's all you have to do is get your notebook out, go to the money class playlist, and start taking notes. Even when you're listening to the money class playlist here on YouTube, you can, you know, ideas of your own will pop into your mind. Like, oh, just listening to, when I'm around my, friends that are paid 10 times more than me, 100 times more than me, I take mental notes. And then as soon as I can get to pen and paper, or if I have my phone near, I'm putting in that information that inspired an idea, that inspired something to add into a book of mine. I'm putting it down. I'm writing it, I'm keeping it, because as time passes, you'll forget that bright idea that popped into your mind, that came into your mind as you were, listening to your whatever it is, the playlist, the money class playlist that I have free here on YouTube for you guys. It will help inspire your own ideas. And if you don't jot it down, if you don't hurry and type it in your phone, if you don't keep that information, it will be gone for I don't know how long. Sometimes your ideas will return, and sometimes they just won't. You just lose it if you don't keep that information. That's why I tell everybody, I'm like, you know what? When you start listening to the money class playlist, because there's information that you can get 100% free. You don't have to pay. But, if you want to skip the line, go ahead and pay. I saw this video, and this lady, she was like, why everybody that trying to sell what they know about money? Well, if you want to skip the line, ma'am, then that means you're going to come out your pocket, because you saving time. Not them people, but we took time out of our life to study. Like me, I was studying the millionaire boyfriends. I was studying them. I still study, like the ones that I'm still friends with. I still study like what they do, how they behave with money. I pay attention. But if you want to skip the line to know the information that these people know, they took time out of their life. They took years out of their life learning this information. And so people want to give that, they want your information that it took you years to learn. They want you to just give it to them free, dump it in their lap. No. If it took us years to learn this information, to understand this information, to be able to teach the next person this information, you have to pay to skip the line to learn the knowledge that they know. You have to pay them. Like, why argue it? Like, if I want to know what somebody else knows, and to a real deep, to a higher level of what they know, I'm going to pay for that information. I'm not going to complain why you don't give it free, because ain't nothing free. They can't get them 10 years back that they was studying. Everything that they've learned, people even have a different comprehension. So you can give somebody some free information, and they can just look it over like, I don't think that's no good information. But that's because people have different perspectives. People have different, like, ways of comprehending information. So, that's why, I say, for my personal time, I'm gonna charge. But all the free information that you guys want to learn from me, I created the money class playlist. Please go check it out, because just that information in my money class playlist can absolutely change the way that you think about money, and the way that you handle money, and the way that you um, you know, view money. But back to the topic. Today's topic is women can get paid strictly from a man's desire. Just earlier today, every time I'm outside, men be. It was this older man, and he was in a Corvette. And he was breaking that neck. He was breaking that neck. He was breaking that neck to look at me like, ooh. I was laughing. I was like, oh my goodness. So, I should have waved him down like, come back. Come back. You got a Corvette. You got money. I could kind of see the comments. From back here. How's my day? My day is beautiful and lovely. Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. What happened earlier today? Oh, yeah. Men's always be turning them head like, and that's why I dyed it blonde too. Cause I'm telling y'all, the men love blonde. It's growing back in black. Y'all see that? But still, they be turning them heads because of that blonde hair. They be looking like, ooh, child. So why I didn't do that? Oh, because mostly I'm always with my sons, and they're so protective. They are so protective. They be thinking, they don't want nobody fooling with their mama. Y'all know how sons are. Sons are protective. They be like, you don't need to be talking to him. Like, look, I'm trying to get y'all paid. Just follow along. Yes. But women can win simply because a man has a desire. He may not even, wanna be with you intimately, ladies. He may not even wanna be. Oh, thank you, I appreciate that, friend. But yeah, men may not even, they might not even want to be, with you intimately, but they will still pay to go out and have dinner with you, just because they want to be seen in the presence of a beautiful woman. Ladies, don't keep, especially if you are a woman that looks nice, woo, y'all can really rake it in. Don't be wasting your beauty on the dusty that don't want to. Leave his don't want to earth right there. Tell him you going out with your girlfriends and he cannot come. Okay? Because you could be out getting treated, by the ones that's breaking their neck to treat you. You know what I mean? Like, don't waste your beauty on them dusty that's trying to argue you, that's trying to tell you that you ain't worth him, trying to level up for. If he ain't trying to level up for himself, he definitely ain't gonna try to level up for the next person. But ladies, do not waste your beauty, especially on just one. Especially on just one. Um, I am going to the moon. I'm going to the moon. Got to be cute, okay? Got to be cute all the time. Yeah, I had to get this beautiful green olive green outfit. Look at the skirt. It's kind of long too. It's like one of those farm, old-fashioned type cute. I love it. But I had to get it because it matches so perfect with the nails. Look at the olive green sort of color in the nails. And I'm going to have my private community. And that's going to cost a pretty penny to join too. It's going to have, I'm going to have pictures, because a lot of people notice that I've like stopped posting so much. I've stopped spending so much time on social media because I'm creating my own social media. Yep, my own private community. So if you guys want to see, like, pictures and I think what I'm gonna do is gonna do like a email. I'm gonna do an email. I'm gonna call it an email party. I'm gonna do my own email to email social media, my own, basically my own social media. So if what's my community name? You know what? I was gonna do it like on Snapchat because I blocked everybody from my Snapchat. And I was gonna charge people to join my Snapchat. But then Snapchat started acting funny. So I'm like, I'm not even gonna join nobody's platforms. If people can afford to pay to be able to see like private videos that I'm gonna upload, like and share, like very short videos and pictures and stuff like that, I'm gonna be charging a pretty penny for people to be in this private community. Yeah, basically I'm not gonna be uploading, to TikTok. I'm not uploading to Facebook. The only things that I really share on my Facebook page, y'all, is the links to my YouTube. The links to my YouTube, the links to buying my books and my workbooks that I've created. Other than that, I'm having my own private community. So if you're able to pay to join my private community, then, inbox me on my Instagram and leave me your email address. So I'll have like 2 private communities probably. I'll have one that is free and one that is paid. So just let me know. Go over to my bye. You have a good day too. Do I have a YouTube channel? That must be a bot because you're on my YouTube channel. I have 2 YouTube channels. Yes, I do. But anyways, yeah, if you guys want to be in my private social media, that's not Facebook. It's not no app, because I was gonna try to have people pay to join my Snapchat, but Snapchat started acting funny, so I'm not going to do that. It's just going to be, you know, a private community where you get into this email party, basically. So I'll do like email direct, so that way, you know, people can't well, what do I want to say? They can't really, you know, tell me like I'm breaking their community guidelines, because I'm tired of these apps restricting me. You know, they don't want me to tell y'all certain stuff. I can't even share certain stories. You know what I mean? Like, so it doesn't even make sense. Oh, see? Y'all, I'll be so excited about my nails. I'll be so excited. And this is what I be, you know, thinking that I'm going to share too with y'all. And I didn't know that TikTok actually, see my nails? Can y'all see the light green, the olive green color in my nails? That's the whole reason why I got this outfit. Because I'm like, it brings out the olive green in the nails. Y'all, like, I love nails so much. I love the sound. And I just love, thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate y'all. I appreciate everybody that's coming through and supporting. So, y'all know that that's hurting your ears. Look, I'm a nail girly. Like, I love nails. So you must not be into the nail ASMR. Like, I love nails. I love my nails. I can't say that I love everybody's nails. Like, I like pretty nails. I like pretty design nails. And, you know, some men really love nails and toes and toenails and heels and feet and all that. But, you know, I just love the art. I love the art, you know. And this is my nail company. For some of y'all who don't know, like, where I get my nails, I don't know if it's mirrored, if y'all can see it. Oh, I don't want to show too much of the reflection be showing my business. I ain't trying to let it show my personal business in the reflection. Anyways, yes, but y'all, like, I am obsessed, basically. You like squishy ASMR? Oh, okay. I guess so. Everybody has their own taste, but I like clickety, clickety, clackety. Not too loud, but like, I love nails, y'all. I love art. I like long nails. I like short nails. I like nails that have designs. I don't like nails that have too many, like, gems that, like, they pull, they tug your hair. You trying to do your hair, you know, and it'll tug and pull. But yeah, so women are lucky, because women, oh, I can't, yeah, I can say lucky. We are lucky because we can basically just sit pretty and get paid for sitting pretty. Even on social media, you know, you can get paid just because you're pretty on social media. I'm thirsty, y'all. But yes, and that is another way that women are able to capitalize off of a man's desire, is because um, you know, uh, men will always and forever have desire as long as they are a man. So, you know, I even saw something, um, and this is another, you know, another money tip for y'all ladies, is they have this app, you know, because I was scrolling on, I think it was TikTok, and it's this app. Now, I don't know how much it costs because I didn't get to dig into all of that, but it's called Foxy AI. It's an app, and it's called Foxy AI. So women, y'all can have an AI app make you foxy. You know, give you the and with that app, I'm guessing you can create yourself some videos with your face and with your likeness, and put it on OnlyFans. Yes, and men will come pay for that. You know, they don't care if it's AI. They gonna like to look, so they gonna pay. And I was like, you know what? I wonder if I should try that. I wonder if I should try that. Go Foxy AI app and create you a what you call it, a OnlyFans with the Foxy AI app. If y'all try it, let me know. Cause I'm like, you know, men's be stuck on their phone. They be that's how they look nowadays. They be because they want to see women's half undressed, half not dressed, you know. It's a man's desire. Back to the topic. Women can make so much money just because of a man's desire. You know? Ooh. I crack myself up, y'all. But y'all, make sure that you guys share the channel. Share, go to one of my videos, pick you one of my favorite videos, and share it with like 10 of your friends. Don't, excuse me, don't be gatekeeping the good channel information, because if you hold out on helping somebody else level up their money, level up their way of life, level up their way of thinking, that energy keeps you stuck. It keeps you not earning higher. The reason being is because, just like I said on one of my recent videos, I think I put it on my hair channel though, when another secret when it comes to abundant living, you know, with high income, with, you know, good a good financial life. You don't get a good financial life when you walking around like when you have those emotions, that keeps you stuck. It keeps you not to be able to earn at a higher level. That's what we're not taught in school. We're not taught in school that those negative, ugly, hateful, envious emotions keep you at a low vibration. It keeps you down here as far as leveling up your income, because not only is it slowly killing you, not only does those emotions make you feel, but it's going to make you look like you will appear. You know what I mean? So when you have a beautiful heart, And when I say a beautiful heart, I mean you you want to genuinely see others do well. You want to genuinely see other women win. You want to genuinely, like, see people thrive in life. You want to genuinely see people be happy. You know what I mean? And when you walk around and you're like, "Ugh," you know, and you have this, you know, anger in you, these anger emotions, when you have this resentful emotions, when you have walk around and you have a jealous heart, when you walk around and you have all these negative emotions, it keeps you at a low vibration. It doesn't keep you thriving. That's why I tell you guys, like, I don't care if it's strangers. Go get you some strangers. I always recommend people go get you some strangers, because strangers will always support you in you starting up a new business. Strangers will support your YouTube channel. If you start a YouTube channel, um, get you some strangers. Period. Just get you some strangers, because strangers will forever, you know, be, um, you know, people that you don't know that will cheer for you. So always, you know, that's why I say share the channel, ladies, for other ladies, to help other ladies win. You can share it to 10, you know, strangers that you don't know. But when you do nice things and kind things, and when you put loving, caring energy out into the world, it's going to come back to you. And it's never going to come back to you most times from the same people that you've sold into, but you will get it back. You will get it back. It's going to come back. So that's why I say, don't be resentful of sharing, you know, my channel. Don't be resentful of sharing some of my videos. Don't be, you know, envious and, oh, I wish I had me a channel. Start you a channel. I always encourage people, start you a YouTube channel. It's not going to grow overnight. No. I'm still working to try to get my YouTube channel to get monetized. I got around about 200 subscribers. And then it'll be monetized here on this channel. For my other channel, I still got about 500 more subscribers to go. But always do too, and that's what I always recommend too, is that you guys do something that you're passionate about. Do what you're passionate about on YouTube. If you like helping people, start you a YouTube channel. The faster you start it, the faster it'll grow. Stop procrastinating. Stop waiting. Stop saying, oh, when I get a tripod. Oh, when I get... No, prop your phone up on a hanger. Let me show you something I'm just going to get this what is it called? No, I'm not going to get it, because when I step away from the camera, people leave. So, but I'll show it in another video. But you can basically use a glass jar. Prop your phone up on that. Start recording yourself some food videos. Food will forever go. You know what I mean? Food is the easiest, thousands of views ever. You're not going to get 1,000 views on your first video. You know what I mean? But that's something you do every day anyway. You eat every day anyway, so why not? You know what I mean? There's a million ways to make money, you know, nowadays. Easy money. I wish we had YouTube when I was young. I probably wouldn't have worked at no, I can't say that. I liked that I worked at McDonald's. I liked the fact that I didn't grow up with a silver spoon. I love that for me. Because even though I didn't like it when I was in it, when I was growing up, I appreciate that. I appreciate that my parents didn't take me to jobs and job interviews and stuff. And I appreciate that they didn't give me a car, that they didn't pay for me to move into a place. I appreciate all of that, because I wouldn't have been learning, figuring out how to do it for my darn self. You know what I mean? A lot of these kids nowadays have too much help, and that's their problem. They have too much help. And I'm glad, because then I wouldn't have created everything that I've created. I wouldn't have the mindset that I have now. You know, like most people that become multimillionaires and billionaires, they got tired, absolutely disgusted to their core with not having. And so they made sure, you know what, I'm doing something, because I ain't gonna never have to deal with this feeling again, ever. And that's the same thing I did. I said, you know what? Let me make something. Let me make something. Let me make some books, some journals. Let me make something. Some socials. Let me make something, because I do not like feeling going to the store and talk about something. I can't get that. I can't buy that. I gotta wait till later. You know? No. No. When you get absolutely fed up, you're going to do something about it. You're going to do something to change it. You're going to do something to change that. You're going to say, you know what? Not another day. Not another day. That's why I say, ladies, 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 speak to other ladies when y'all are in public. Say hello. Tell that woman, you know, hi, how you doing? You don't have to overdo it. You can just simply give her a smile. You know what I mean? But when it comes to these men, they always are going to desire. And so you have to make them pay cash money for that desire that they have. Make them pay. It don't always gotta be in cash though, too. Y'all, because when I say I spent some time and you know, with one of the wealthy friends, and they gave me information that was way better than money. That's what I'm gonna say. That information, y'all, paid me times over and over. So not it just depends on how you interpret, you know, how you receive, how you perceive, you know, how you what do I call it? Something with the C. How you comprehend information, valuable information that people share with you. Because you can share very valuable information, you know, and it be better than cash. It can be better than cash, because just that information alone can turn into some thousands of dollars. Excuse me. So that's why I say, you know, women can always capitalize off of a man's desire. That, and y'all know what? A man's desire is his weakness. Now that's worth thousands. That little snippet of information right there a man's, you know, Uh, a man's weakness is his desire. Period. So y'all know how much y'all can bank off of that. That information alone, just that one sentence, can get you all type of stuff. You know, a man's desire done got me vehicles. Because, you know, they used to tell me, well, I want to see you. I want to see you. And I'd be like, well, I don't have a car. So you know what? If you want to see me, you're going to have to get me a car. I got this little boy. You know what I mean? Go get me a vehicle, and then you can see me. Done. On several occasions. Now, how much money did that save me? Cause I ain't had to buy them vehicles. But it was their desire to be able to see me, to be able to spend time with me. You know? So that's what I would tell him. I would tell him, well, you know, if you want to see me, you going to have to get me a vehicle, baby. And what we was doing, getting me a vehicle, baby. Because it was his desire. And he going to go out and he going to make sure he able to do that. No questions asked after that. So, ladies, y'all have to know that you can always win simply because a man has a desire. He has a desire to, you know, spend time with you. He has a desire to be, you know, in your presence. He has a desire to take you shopping, darling, just because he wants to see a smile on your face. So he asks you, you know, like, what do you like to do? You know, how do you like to spend your free time? All women should say that they love to shop, even if you don't say that you love to shop. You know? But ladies, there's no reason that you guys should be lacking anything at all. You should never be lacking anything. You and your children or your pets should never have to need for anything. Anything at all. If you get you 3 men's that desire, you can have you as many as you can keep up with mentally. If you can get one for every day of the week. Look, this man is available to take me out on Mondays. That's who I'm seeing on Mondays. If this one got time for me on Wednesday, because you might want to just say, let me have a day in between to have just a me day, a self-care day. A day where you don't have to worry about putting on no makeup. You just want to chill at the house. You just want to watch the movies you want to watch, eat the food you want to eat. You know, let some air blow between your toes. You know, get you a man to take you out on Wednesdays. Then get you another one to take you out Friday. Then another to take you out on Sunday. Have you a man for each day of the week. Don't mean you gotta lay down with near one. You don't have to lay down with near one. You ain't even got to kiss near one. You tell them, oh no. I don't kiss. I like to see. I like to watch people, you know, For like 6 months, make sure you ain't got no bumps, I don't really like to kiss unless I know, you know, that you ain't got nothing extra growing on. Look, not going on, but growing on. So, you know, uh, women get paid purely off of a man's desire, because his desire is his weakness, you know. He's gonna always crave him a woman. He's gonna always crave a woman's presence. He's gonna always crave a scent of a woman. He's gonna always crave, you know, the feel of a woman, even if it's just a hug. You know, that's one thing that I'm not, I'm not biased against. I'll give you a hug. I'm definitely gonna hug you up. You know, if that's one thing, it's okay to me for a man to expect from me is a hug. I'm a hugger. So yeah, you can have a hug. Now I might have to I might have to pray over myself after that. Make sure you didn't transfer transfer no demons, baby. But I'll definitely hug him after he done spent some money. Ooh, I'm getting thirsty. We're going to try to stay on here for a little while longer for y'all, but I don't know. I might be jumping off a little bit sooner than what I thought. Because I think I did help with a good amount of information on here today so far. Yeah, but it just, y'all, it just literally breaks my heart to see women, being with Dusties, being with a man that, is not going hard for her. Like, even if he has to do a stay at home, if he have to put on a headset, and take phone calls and do a work from home job, he should be trying to do that just so she can have some extra money. You know what I mean? I don't like when, men want to, build or, see a woman, struggle. Like, why do you want her to struggle, sir? Why do you think that a woman should be the main breadwinner, sir? Why? Like, I be thinking those be the secretly DL men's, because a lot of men, they will get with a woman and they will not really want that woman to thrive. They're unhappy with their life. They are unhappy, so they don't want her to be happy and thriving. So he will personally come into her life and put his knees on her shoulders and literally hold her back and hold her down from being her best self, and for her, being wealthy and all types of things, because, he secretly want to be a woman. Now, y'all know I ain't lying. We got them type out there where they are very jealous of a woman. They will get with her just so he can personally sabotage your life. So he can personally see to it that you are not with a super wealthy man. Ladies, if he is not in your life, adding. Every man should be adding to your life, not subtracting. If he is subtracting, baby, he might be playing for the other team. He might be playing for the other team. Y'all beware, 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 because I got videos on that too, of the signs of a DL man, okay? So, ladies, make sure that a man that you are with is going hard in the paint to see you have everything that you want to have, and that he's not holding you back. Because a lot of men will be holding you back, talking about, I'm holding my woman down. Yeah, literally, sir. Literally, you're holding her back, because she could be with this, retired, not retired, but, she could be literally with a man that, really adores women. She could be with a man that, the reason I say retired is because at my age, I don't care if he is a retired NFL coach, or if he is something retired, but he's going to have enough to do whatever I want to do. If I want to go, to Italy, he can do that. No questions asked. Just put the itinerary together and let's roll. Pack your bags and let's roll. You know what I mean? Ladies, stop giving these men the time of day that only want to hold you back and keep you stagnant in life. Especially if you are every woman can get beautiful. Some women are natural beauties, and every woman can get beautiful. All you got to do is put some time and effort in, and you are beautiful. Excuse me. But, ladies, stop letting these men hold you back financially and physically. Because, that's why I say I'm going to start getting on here every day. I'm going to start getting on here every day because I want to see women thrive. If all women bring up their standards and say, you not finna get me if you not bringing something to me. Because a lot of women will settle for 100% for free just to say, I ain't got a ring, and that's all you got. And his last name, and he ain't bringing you Jack. Get rid of Jack, okay? Get rid of Jack, because you can get all that you can get without a ring, without his last name. He is probably annoying to clean up after his ass, especially if he ain't bringing crap to the table. I'm not doing no free service for no man. He's snoring on the side of the bed and he ain't bringing in Jack, or he bringing in little, minimal. No. Ladies, the goal should not be marriage nowadays. Because what is marriage? It's a business. It's not it is like to me, like this one man explained it. He said two people feeling sorry for each other. That's in worst case scenarios. But the goal nowadays is not to say, I got somebody, I'm a wife, I got, the last name and a ring. So what? Do his last name come with land? Do his last name come with some real estate in a trust? What do his last name come with? Because bragging rights? You get married for bragging rights? Like, stop it. Stop it, ladies. Get married for things that can take your future generations somewhere. Not for struggle. Never get married to be in a struggle companionship. Forget that. Forget that. Marriage is a business. And a lot of times, people get too comfortable with each other. And then they start slacking. Especially men. Especially men. Because they feel like, I got her already. And she ain't going nowhere. I ain't got to show up no more. I ain't got to do no work because I already got her. Men will drop their end of the bargain. And then, old-fashioned religion will keep you stuck and saying, oh, for better, for worse. Bump that. It's under the conditions for me. Love is conditional for me. You know what I mean? Relationships are conditional for me. Under these conditions, if you drop your end of the stick, I'm going to drop mine. I'm not about to keep caring for both of us. Bump that. I'm a woman. It's too heavy. And I'm not carrying your grown, able-bodied man self. I'm not. No. Get somebody else to do it. Get somebody else to do it. Ladies, do not, be excited to call yourself a wife if he ain't got nothing that he can leave to your kids, to your grandkids. It's not something to be excited about, because you can get all you want and all you need from 3 different providers. You can have enough for you right now, how you living, how you want to live, and have, you a provider for your future generations. There is no reason at all that women should ever, lack. We should never be lacking for nothing. Ever. When there's men out there that desire to spend time with you, to see a smile on your face, he's gonna do just because he wants to see you happy. He genuinely wants to see you happy. Now, it's getting time. It's getting close to time. I appreciate all of you that have come on today and hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, that have commented. I am going to head out because I'm super thirsty. Throat is super dry. And I've got to get the rest of the evening handled. So, what's tomorrow? Saturday? Friday? Today's Friday. Yeah, tomorrow's Saturday. So, I'll go live here tomorrow again. I don't know what time yet. Possibly around the same time. Possibly 6, 7. I don't know. We will see, because I have to see how busy my day is, and I will be going live more often, because I want to put in at least for an hour. At least for an hour. To help women all over the world. So, ladies, share with your family members, with your friends, let them know. You know, I'm here to answer y'all's questions. If y'all have questions regarding relationships or men, or, you know, how to get you a provider, or, you know, how to attract you a provider, things like that. Money questions, y'all ask them here. Let your co-workers know, whoever. Invite the ladies and let them know I'll be helping y'all with y'all questions. And yeah, help me get the subscribers up, y'all, because then I'll be doing super chat, where the people, the super chat questions will have to be answered in a priority. What do you call it? In the super chats are prioritized questions. So that's once I'm at 1,000 followers, which is not too far away, you know, from now, because I'm already almost at 820 subscribers. So yeah, love y'all for tuning in. I will see y'all on the next live.